Hey guys, today I'll be showing how to set up a free email server in Hestia control panel using Contabo VPS and Namecheap. HestiaCP is absolutely free and you'll just need a VPS and a domain name. We'll be using Contabo VPS and Namecheap as our domain registrar. So here are the steps. First, you need to sign up with a VPS. In this tutorial, we will be using Contabo VPS as it is the most affordable VPS out there, and it has an open port 25. We'll be using port 25 to send email, and we will install HestiaCP and then update the DNS records like MX and text records, and of course we'll test our email. Let's get going. Okay, first we'll need to sign up for a VPS. We will use Contabo VPS because this is the most affordable VPS out there, and they have multiple data centers worldwide. Okay, we'll just use its VPSs. So if you choose 12 months, the setup fee will be waived, so you don't have to pay for the setup fee. I'll be choosing United States Central because my audience are located in the US. And choose your location. If your audience are located in Germany, just choose European Union, or if you have audiences at United Kingdom, just choose United Kingdom. For the storage type, I'll be using an NVMe because according to benchmarks, NVMe is faster than the regular SSDs. And of course, I will install an Ubuntu 22.04 LTS because it is one of the requirements for installing Hestia control panel. So don't worry, if you want to download for lower version, you can later, and you can generate a new password for your root because you'll need this to log in to your server root. And I'll just leave this as is, and add-ons I'll just choose and manage course. Next, I'll just input my details here, and once you're done filling up this information here, just click next and we'll proceed to payment method. Take note that will take for about 3 hours for the VPS to be set up by Contabo. And next, once your VPS is ready, they'll email you your login details, and you'll use that to log into Contabo dashboard. So let's log into our Contabo dashboard and let's go to VPS control. So as you can see, our server is up, running, and let's log into our server via SSH. And next, we will connect to our server via SSH. We'll need an SSH client called Bitvise. It's free, and I'll put a link on the description down below where you can download this one. Okay, let's run Bitvise. Put your server IP here, this one, and port 22, and click login. And be sure to use root and use the password we have generated earlier when signing up with Contabo. Just paste it here and click OK. and just click this new terminal console, and we are here on our server. Next, we will install the control panel. We'll use this command line. We'll use this command to input into our command line. Just copy this one. I'll be putting this link in the description down below. So go to our SSH client and paste it here. Just right click enter, and we'll run the bash sst dash install. Okay, so if you run into this problem, just use force. Just click enter. Okay, we'll just choose Y, an email address, shanks@gmail.com, and qualified domain. I'll be using a CP Shanks store. So I have already bought a domain for this. We'll just use a subdomain and click enter. Okay, finally we have installed this control panel, and be sure to store this credentials in a safe place. Let's access our control panel. Just highlight this one; it will automatically paste. Choose advanced and accept the risk and continue. And you use admin and use this password. Admin. Just click in. And now we are here in our control panel dashboard. First, we'll add a user that is not an administrator. Okay, we'll just use Bruce Wayne. Bruce, and email is just okay. Let's just no Bruce admin at gmail.com. We'll generate a password for this. Let's copy this one. Okay, for security reasons, you can check this one. Not allow user to log in. I'll just leave this one for this tutorial, and just click save. Great. Let's go back and let's go to web. This is our control panel domain. We have used CP as our subdomain. Let's go to our domain register. I am here on my Namecheap dashboard. Let's go to our domain. So just click manage, scroll down, and go to advanced DNS. So I have a records for non-www and www. We'll just add an A record for our hostname. First, just copy this one and click save. And we'll add an A record for www. That will be www.cp and we'll choose this address and click save. It will take for about 24 hours to complete. Let's go back to our Hestia control panel and just click this one. We'll use this domain to access our Hestia control panel instead of IP address, which is not secure. So just click enable SSL for this domain and click these three options and then click save. It may take a while for the SSL to be installed. And paste it here. You need to use the port 8083 and we'll need to log in again. Okay, now we are using domain instead of IP address. Next, we'll add domain. Let's go first to user. We'll not add domain under the administrator for security reasons. We'll add this on the user we have just created. So just click add domain. Options.store, and you should check this one, create DNS zone, and also enable mail for this domain, and just click save. Okay, great. Let's go back and let's add an SSL for this. Enable SSL. We'll just use this 3 and be sure to have an A record for your domain. For example, this one, an A record for non-www and an A record for www, and just click save. By the way, if you don't add an A record for your domain, your SSL will not be installed with that domain. Okay, now we have successfully issued an SSL for our domain. Let's go to mail. Okay, just click this domain name and click add mail account. Account will be, let's say, admin. This will be username, and we'll generate the password for this. Just copy this one, then click save. Okay, now we have our email account. Let's go back to our Contabo control panel. We'll add a reverse DNS. Go to reverse DNS management. Here you should put your domain name under PTR record, both IPv4 and IPv6. So if you don't know how to add a PTR record, just click this icon here and put your domain name here, same as your server IPv6. Now let's go back to our Hestia control panel. Let's go to DNS and let's click the domain name. Next, we will add an A record, MX record, and text records on our domain register. Let's go to domain register here. We'll add an A record for webmail. So, okay, this is webmail. We'll add an A record for this. Add record, webmail, IP address, of course our server IP address, and we'll click save. Next, we will add a www version for our webmail. So just click add here, add record, www.webmail, IP address also, same IP address. We'll click save. Next, we'll add an A record also for mail. This is a record, so that will be mail. Same IP address, of course. Click save. Add an A record for www.mail and same IP address. Click save. Let's go back and we'll need to add an MX record. Next, we'll add an MX record, this one. Let's go back to our domain register. Under the mail settings, we'll not add a new record for this. Instead, we'll go to mail settings, custom MX, and this is the MX record. Host is at this one will be at. Our value is, don't copy the dot here. Priority is this. Oh, sorry. So that will be 0 priority. We'll just use automatic. And click save changes. Okay, great. Next, we'll add text records. So go back to add new record. Click text record. We'll use this one. Just copy this one. Demarc. And of course, you don't need to add to copy this quotation marks. Just copy this one. Don't copy the quotation marks. Demarc, it will be automatic. Just click save changes. Domain key will be this one. And text record again. Domain key. Again, don't copy the quotation marks. Paste it here. Click save. Next, I have skipped this one, so I have skipped this one, so don't forget this one. And I record again. Text record rather. That will be at. Okay, just copy this one. Don't copy the quotation marks. Okay, that will be at. Paste it here. Click save. And lastly, mail domain. Okay, this is your GTIM. Okay, let's mail the domain key. That will be a text record. Let's copy this one. Don't include the quotation marks and paste it here and click save. Now we are done setting up our DNS record. Let's go to our mail. Let's go to Web Chunks Store. Let's click this one. Let's see if our A record is already propagated. Just click here. And by the way, we will need to install SSL for our webmail. So let's go back to our. Okay, let's go back to mail. Click the domain and edit mail domain. We'll enable SSL for this domain. We'll use Let's Encrypt to obtain SSL certificates. So just click save. Okay, now let's go back. Click our domain. Okay, now let's try to access our webmail. And by the way, HestiaCP uses Namecheap as our webmail client. Now we are using HTTPS secure protocol. Let's log in. So let's use this. Just paste it here. Paste the password and click login. And now we are here on our webmail client dashboard. Now it's time to test our email. Okay, let's try to send. Okay, let's compose. I'll be using an email template. Okay, this one. I'll put this as our subject. But first that will be webshanks1@gmail.com. Just copy this one. And let's click send. So our message has been successfully sent. Let's go to our Gmail. Great. Now we have received the email successfully. Okay, let's try to reply. I will be there. Thank you. Okay, let's click send. Okay, the message has been sent. Let's try to refresh. Okay, great. Now we have received the reply. I will be there. Thank you. So now let's try to test our email for spamminess. Let's go to mail tester. Next, we will copy this address and we will send this on our Hestia. So the subject is the same. And we'll just copy this message and let's click send. And we'll check our score. Great. We have achieved a 10/10 score in mail tester. So we have successfully set up a free email server in Hestia control panel using just Contabo VPS and a domain name. So if you want to have your own business email and you want to use Hestia, you can follow this guide. And that's it. We have successfully set up a free email server in Hestia using Contabo VPS and just the domain name in Namecheap. So if you have any questions, just comment them down below, and I'll try to answer them all. So thank you all for watching, and please like and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you on the next video.